Hi YouTube, welcome back to this channel. I'm Kaylee, if you didn't know my name, and what you might not know about me is I am an amateur taxidermist, and up here in Canada we get a lot of roadkill, so rather than letting that roadkill go to waste, if it's viable I like to try and use it, and that's what I do in my spare time. And the other day we found a deer on the side of a road, and it looked like it was good enough to make a wall mount for the head. So that's the steps that we're gonna go through today, how you take roadkill and turn it into something beautiful. Now just a little bit of backstory about how I got into this. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, so my parents were really resourceful and tried to make the most out of everything. And up here in Canada, there is a lot of roadkill, and it's great for making blankets and coats and warm mittens and scarves and that kind of thing. So my dad really got me into it from a young age. He taught me everything I know about it. I say amateur, I've never taken any professional classes. I'm not really doing it to try to make money. But if you are a female, or you have a daughter, or you have a sister, or any female in your life, like, just encourage them to do and be anything they want, because, you know, they can do anything. And really, if you say, oh, taxidermy, it's really gross, it's really, like, icky, there's a lot of guts and blood and everything involved, like, if women can't push babies out of their hoo-ha, they're probably a little more qualified to skin, debone, and make rugs out of animals, to be honest. So the thing that I want to focus on today is the face and the eyes. A lot of taxidermists really mess up on the eyes and they don't look real, and we really want to keep that aspect of the animal looking real and authentic, because it just gives it such a deeper and more beautiful look. And if you have the wrong kind of eyes, it's a nightmare. Okay, so this is a very specific deer to the interior of BC here in Canada, and it's called a Pygmy Deer. They're a lot smaller than most, and some of the traits are their little teeny cute horns, but most specifically what you'll notice is they have these floppy ears, okay? Now these floppy ears are very particular to this kind of Canadian deer. If you're in the US and you are a hunter, you probably have never seen this kind of deer. Now they also are very well known for their very dog-like snout. It's very specific, again, to this Pygmy Deer. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pick some eyes out for this guy, right? Okay, so now that I've explained what kind of deer this is, we are going to go ahead and pick out some eyes. So I do have this pack of eyes. It's super duper handy. You can get them for $5 from your local Michael's or any arts and crafts store, and I think they are really realistic. The pupil moves within the eye like a real animal's eye would move. So this is what I like to do when I am taxidermying an animal. Yeah, let's go ahead and put some on this guy, okay? Oh, I think we'll put a nice guy there. We'll put some here, here. Oh yeah, that looks good. We'll put another one up here. Maybe one here, here. Oh, probably one on their paw. Maybe one up here. Okay. Okay, I think he's looking pretty realistic. I think that looks pretty good. Now we generally will like sew them in there, but these guys are pretty sticky. You generally don't need to. You just push them in a little, right? You just push it in. There we go. Yeah. You push them in, and when you hear the pop, do you hear that pop? Yeah, that means it's gonna stick in there. So I think we have enough on this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we like to mount our things on walls. I'll show you our wall mount, okay? Now, I thought I would show you just some of the taxidermied animals I have done, just so you can get an idea for the feel and how I like to stage them and everything like that. Okay, so here is what we have. This had been a Chihuahua, and so, you know, I dyed its fur a very, very beautiful purple and sewed in some flowers and gave it very turquoise ears. Now Chihuahuas are funny because a lot of times they have a very bug-eyed features, So I tried to make sure that it had very bug-eyed and gave it just a nice fun collar. Now up here in Canada, we also have these petite cows. So this guy is a petite cow. And what's unique about him is I kept some of his original coloring here, this beige and creamy coloring. So up here in Canada, we have this bird, and it is called a canvas turquoise beige striped marlow. Now they're very, very unique to Canada. You will never see them in the USA. And unfortunately, this is one that we had on display for a number of years. It was one of my first ones I did with my dad. But when we got our dogs, Teddy, they kind of destroyed it and pulled out some of the stuffing that we use. So you can see some of the stuffing is coming out. Now on occasion we have done people. So here we have Elliot, and I just turned him into a very shiny looking mannequin with a beautiful blue shirt. Okay, so now I've put this in here, and I just want to take my trusty dusty handy dandy sledgy, Mr. Sledgehammer, and go and give this a good old tap, just make sure it's really in there. And yeah, it appears that it is really in there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my deer head and hang it on the wall. So you guys will get to see me like placing it, and that's pretty cool, I think. How we mount them is different for everyone. I like to use these wood mounts and just have the head placed in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the head in there and show you how I hang it on the wall, and it's looking pretty cool, So I have my deer's head mounted. As you can see, I put a date, so this is October 31st. I really thought it was the 31st, but I've just been informed it's like the 7th or the 6th or something. I'm not quite sure. Place my deer head down on the floor. Where did it go? I placed my deer head right here. Where did it go? Oh my God. What, Mr. Deer? I guess you should make sure your animal's dead first. Maybe? Hi, Teddy. You have fun? You got lots of treats for staying still. And if you're looking for any other work that I've done, I always post it on Instagram. You can see the other things that I have taxidermied. And if you like this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, give this a like, and we'll see you in another video sometime.